Ready?
Yes, sir.
Everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into it. Welcome back, family. Children of the Trenches podcast, episode number 9.
Episode
9. Yes,
Man,
sir.
we moving.
Season 2, we booming. We are your hosts, Javion Cardinal.
Anthony Hess.
And DJ Sayso.
Our
See,
special
you don't
guest,
even
yes,
do it
sir.
right. Look. We are your hosts, Anthony Hess.
Javion Cardinal.
And today we have a very special guest.
See, that's why I said you do it, bro. I'm not gonna
You got a very special guest, DJ Sayso.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Serial
It's a blessing.
entrepreneur, man.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
from Long Beach?
Nah, I'm from Inglewood.
Okay, from
Yeah.
Inglewood.
I was born in Compton, though.
Born in Compton,
So,
from Inglewood.
From Inglewood. Grew up in Inglewood, born in Compton, born at the Martin Luther King Hospital. So, yeah.
Okay. What was it like growing up? Hey, you want to turn that off, bro?
Turn it off.
Yeah, just flip it. What was it like growing up in Inglewood?
Hood.
Yeah.
They got an area called the Bottoms. It's the worst of Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? That's the Crenshaw Mafia hood.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, over there, you know what I'm saying? You see the regular stuff, regular hood stuff, fights, jumping, shootings, you know what I'm saying? And, I like how Nip talk, you know what I mean? You go outside and you get influence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel like I was, But I mean, I had a regular family, you know what I mean, home. I got my mama last name, which is funny because that means that my family broke up before I was even out of the womb.
Hey, you're not the only one. I got my mom last
You know what I
name,
mean?
too. So,
That's
yeah.
what I asked. I'm like, why I got your last name? Like,
Yeah,
me and your
yeah.
daddy wasn't together. I'm like, damn, can I get a chance to have a whole house before I get out? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
So that's why you're on the Children of the Trenches. 'Cause
Hey,
you a child of the trenches.
that's a fact. That's a fact, man.
Put a
I got it
stamp
out
on
the
it.
mud. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Now,
sir.
being growing up in that neighborhood around that influence, what kept you away from the gang culture? What kept you, on the right path?
I'll say my family went through it already, So I was blessed. My pops, he beat a murder case. So he actually got lucky. His crime, he got 27. 27, he got 4. So I didn't see my pops until I was 4 years old. And when he got out, he actually got really lucky. So he got out. That's what he was telling me. Like, nah, the streets ain't. You know what I mean? And my pop's an OG from '60s. My stepdad is an OG from A-Trey. So they all went through the crime. You know what I'm saying? So then they would tell me, you can learn a couple different ways. You can learn from your experiences. You can learn from other people's experiences. And since they were able to go through that and by the grace of God, not be locked away in some hole or dead, they were able to tell me this ain't the way. And, you still, you grow up in the hood, you get asked to get put on, you know what I'm saying? You got, into fights. I was one of the funny kids in class, so I would make all the gang members laugh. So it was, I didn't even have to get put on. It was like, you cool, just come chill, come to the hood. But it was always like that thought in my mind, like, this ain't really what I want to do.
Yeah.
And just the lifestyle that they live, it looks good. You know what I'm saying? Middle school, I remember getting jumped my first time in middle school. Then I went to LA, I went to Washington High. And Washington High, I'll say it was a fight every period. You know how people it's a fight every day.
Yeah.
It was a fight every period.
And
Oh,
then 6
third period.
period.
There they go. There they go right there. And it was so bad to where we would have real police officers at the school. You get security guards. Yeah. It was real police. And I didn't even think that was weird until I got out of high school. And then I would realize some schools don't even have gates.
Right.
You in line.
My school had real police officers, gates as high as,
Looking like a prison.
Yeah, my school was in the middle of a hood. It was in the middle of a hood called Underground Crib, UG. Rolling Hunters, UG. And the grown men after school would kick it in their hood on the corner.
Yeah.
So we would have to walk through these grown ass men and they would just bang on everybody. Where you from? Next nigga. Where you from? Next nigga. Where you from? And that's what I would just remember. This is just the way, you know what I'm saying, to live. I grew up coming from the bottom, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Hey, it's funny. For those of you who don't know, Sayso, he's a DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
So I met him DJing at one of the parties back in high school and stuff.
Yeah, that's how I met him.
Yeah.
I seen Javion. It's funny because he don't remember, but I remember him on the ground grinding on some chick.
Yeah,
he didn't have no hair. He had a little fade. He was like 15. He was out there like, baby, grind up. Look at the little him and Mushu. I'm like, did I see him? I'm like,
Hey, you're hearing
That's
the
Jay
Children of the
Business.
Trenches exclusive.
That's Jay Business right there.
Jay Business.
Jay, y'all got a lot of different personalities.
that's
you got
back
the
in the day.
professor. You feel me? That's when he boxing. You feel me? You got JVR right here. You just chilling. And then you got Jay Business.
Freak Daddy Jay Nasty.
Hey, you know JVR got a son. That's
Oh,
Jay Business.
yeah.
That's Jay
Hey,
Business.
man.
That's how that came about.
Hey,
He like, why you breaking up old shit? That's the past. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's
Hey, but no.
man.
Nah, for real though. I said that to say
That's funny.
I know
Yeah,
the type of crowd that be at your parties. Like
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
hey, DJ Sayso parties, they go up
Oh
for
my
sure.
gosh!
Go
You know
up.
when I was doing them,
all the ratchets be there.
and that was my job to meet all the ratchets. Oh, you know, it was funny because I used to do. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you remember, but I don't even know if you went to that. But I did my last high school party was on Cherry, and I invited and I had promoters from Poly, Jordan, Cabrillo, every Long Beach school. Damn near everybody that went to parties went to this party. Damn. And the party had about 600 people, and the party got shut. This is why I stopped doing high school parties. The party got shut down. Police came. Most of the people from the party left and went to that Food for Less over there and robbed it. Them niggas walked in, and from my party, and they start stealing. They start breaking all kind of cars. And the police officer said, since this was your party, you're gonna have to take the rap for this. So they was trying to take me to jail. And they had my bail was $100K.
Are you serious?
$100,000. So it was a big hashtag going around called Sayso 100. Sayso 100. Like basically, like y'all niggas did this, and he got to take the rap for y'all.
Yeah.
Long story short, they dropped the charges or whatever because it was off the premises of where my party was, and that was my last time doing high school parties. That was my that was my intro into saying I got to do something else in my life besides throwing parties.
Yeah.
That was God's way of saying this was fun, but it's time to grow up.
So the party, was that your first hustle? That was your first. That's what.
Nah, I sold candy in high school. Yeah. I've been hustling, you know. But it was So when I was 22, I started DJing at 24. I'm 30. I just turned 30.
Oh shit.
So yeah, so appreciate it.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, so I started DJing at 24. Me starting to DJ. So you got a couple like jobs, right? That are hood jobs. Like you know what I'm saying? I used to be a barber. And when I went to barber school, all the barbers, most of them, 90% of them was hood niggas. They were fresh out of jail. And I used to ask, why are all hood niggas trying to be barbers? And they say they don't check records. So I realized the damn jobs that I'm picking is hood jobs. DJing, tattooing, barbering. So anyway, so I would say, okay, boom, I'm gonna be a DJ. But I only became a DJ because I used to work at the oil refinery. And the oil refinery would pay, I was 22 years old, I was making $1,000 a week. That's bread. You know what I'm saying? That's bread. I didn't know, you know what I mean? So one day I walk in and they was like, they said you fired. Just basically like that. Like we gotta let you go. I'm like, why? It was like, it's too many people. We gotta let some people go. You one of the people that got picked. And at the moment, I had just got a car. You know, you got this $1,000 a week check. I'm like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
I had went to go in my apartment. I had paid for all this stuff. As soon as I signed my lease for the car, they fired me the next day. Damn. So I ended up losing the car. They repoed the car. I ended up losing my spot, and I was homeless. I was homeless living in my car. Then they repoed my car. Yeah. So I was literally sleeping. I don't have a big family. I was sleeping on benches and shit at fucking beaches. And I remember thinking like my life is up to me. Like nobody's gonna save me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no female. Like female, at worst they can sell pussy. I can't even sell that. I'm a nigga. And nobody care. That's a fact though. That's what I was thinking about.
Hey, that's the funniest shit anybody ever said.
At worst, as a female, you can sell coochie.
I can't even sell pussy.
I can't even sell
what
it.
What am I gonna do?
So that was my intro to saying, look, I never want to be fired again.
For real.
That was nobody's ever gonna tell me you can't make no more money.
Yeah.
Or this is what you worth. So my intro to become an entrepreneur was being fired at a time where I didn't want to be fired. I couldn't have been fired. I was homeless. Nobody cared. Nobody knew that. I just looked like you step over homeless people. I'll get it together. Yeah. That's how they looked at me, like just dirty. And that was the beginning of me saying, look, this is the beginning. This is my life. I never want to be fired. And to this day, I haven't been fired. You can't fire DJ Sayso.
Yeah,
I'm me.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, you at rock bottom.
Yes, sir.
What was the first thing you did? How did you dig out of that? You feel me? I know, you were in DJ at the time?
Nah, this was before DJing.
Okay.
This was before DJing. I had a couple real life talks with myself, just being an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. The black culture make you feel like when you 18, you an adult, but
Right.
that's not. You're not an adult. Your mindset ain't fully there. You really don't kick in till you're 25, where you feel like, all right, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? And my mama, on my 18th birthday, she kicked me right out. Boom, get out. You got to do your own shit. So just a lot of those, you know what I'm saying? But when I hit the rock bottom, I remember saying to myself, I can't get no worse unless I go to jail. I'm homeless. What you want? What I'm supposed to, you know what I mean? So it was like anything better than this is something. So I thought about it. I remember one of my boys was like, man, you always got a knack for music. You love you pick great music, you know? And then it just kind of went from just, you know, somebody giving me a speaker and I'm playing from my phone to a girl turning 18 and she needed some music, so I did it. Then I bought my own equipment and things like that. So it built up from literally from the bottom. There was no handouts. There was nobody saying, "I see you. Let me help you out." Just from scratch, literally from scratch. So yeah, man, that was a tough time. And you know, I mean, I have other times that was tough, but I think that was my lowest point where it was like, you know, I remember on a bench, and I just remember like waking up, but I didn't open my eyes, and I just remember crying, and I just remember like this is my life. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my life, bro. Like I'm crying, but my eyes ain't open because I'm still asleep. But I remember waking up before I even open my eyes, I'm crying, and I had a dream that I had died. You know what I'm saying? And nobody knew it. Like nobody. I wasn't DJ Sayso then. You know what I'm saying? I was Skylar. You know what I mean? Nobody knew. Like nobody cared. It just was like, you dead. You know, they buried me, and it was like no funeral, no nothing. Just because I didn't have the unit, the family that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that was a hard time for me to remember that. Like, I'm not even trying to kill myself. I feel like I'm just finna die on this bench. You know what I mean? So it was partial suicidal, but it wasn't like I wanted to kill me. It was like, I can't survive. I'm not a functional human. So that's what built that drive in me to say, man, I gotta do something in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah,
That's real powerful. Because
Yeah,
I know even me, I think I faced the problem with just like being comfortable. You feel me? Like I don't know if you know that. I know Jeffy, I know this, but I'm an electrician. You feel me? That's my day. You know, I'm doing the box thing. I got the podcast. But I think the reason why people don't pursue what they really want to do, as far as the entrepreneurial when starting their own business, is because they too comfortable.
Of course.
You feel me? They too comfortable.
Comfortable, man. You gotta stay comfortable in being uncomfortable. Right. Because uncomfortable is where the growth happens. Like, for example, if you lift weights, you don't get strong by the first 2 reps. Yeah. You don't start building muscle until them last 5 reps. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like when you put bam, okay, that's easy. But when you get to that point when you rip the muscle, that's when when your body is saying, okay, now it's time to grow. Yeah. So, you know, Ali used to say, you know, like, how many steps do you do? Say, I don't know. I don't count until it starts burning. I don't care. I don't know. The work start when you get hard. So being uncomfortable is where the growth happens, you know? So, you know, like you guys are boxing, and, you know, getting comfortable is dangerous, bro. For real. You beating everybody up in the gym, you need to leave. Right. You need to leave the gym. You need to leave the gym. You beating everybody up in the city, you need to leave the city. You ain't gonna never be the best, you know what I'm saying? And if you are, you need to find another thing to do because you stop growing, you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing about, as far as grown-ups, we feel like, you know, we know everything, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to feel like that. Like, I know what I'm talking about. I know how to do this. The most richest boxer in the world got a coach behind him. Right. A person saying, you not doing this right. You need to do this. You need to switch it up. You need to do this. You need to do that. So just staying coachable, even in life, you know, in my business, I gotta stay coachable. I still gotta have a level of humbleness to where I can listen to somebody. You know what I mean? I feel like certain people, especially like our parents and things like that, they get to a place where it's like they can't learn. But what they don't realize is, as we are adults now, we shouldn't even be looked at as your child anymore. We should be looked at as friends, because now we're an adult and we have a say in where you're doing wrong, you know, and where you're doing right. And, you know, a black, you know, household, you can't tell your mama nothing. You know what I'm saying? You get slapped in the mouth. You're gonna lose both your lips. So, but that's a mistake, because everybody can learn. Yeah. Everybody can learn, and you should want to. You know, I don't have no kids, but I feel like if I did, I would always give them the opportunity to tell me, like, that's not right. You know, no matter how old or young, look, that's not right, pops. Like, that's not what I want to do, or that's not, the best way to handle things. You know what I'm saying? Instead of this my way. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
So, you mentioned the DJing. How many businesses do you have?
So I got 4. So I got DJing, which is the business that I would say I'm kind of growing out of.
Okay.
I'm not pursuing it as much. I done seen so much, man. I can tell y'all some stories.
You might have
stories.
hey, we in the trenches,
bro. So I got the DJing. The DJing led into me building a party bus. So I basically remember. Okay, so it's this book. And mind you, black people don't read, bro. We don't. But reading has changed my life, bro. I ain't gonna front. I ain't read a full book until I was 27 years old. From 27 till now, I've read over 300 books. Wow. Because how it's shifted my life. It's like you gotta read. It's like boring. You know what I mean? It's looked down upon, but it has altered my entire life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I read, I make more than my parents right now, and that's crazy. But I read a book, a couple books. It's a book by a guy named Earl Nightingale. So if y'all listening, check this book out. It's called The Strangest Secret. And it talks about taking your control of your life. It talks about the law of attraction. And then it's another book. It was 3 books. The second book is called Think and Grow Rich, a very popular book. It just talks about same thing, taking control of your life, how to handle your entirety, being understanding that where you are is because you attracted it. Every female that you got in your life is because you attracted that person. You know what I'm saying? That woman or that whatever. Yeah. Every situation, them shoes you got on, the clothes where you live, even the problems, we attracted it to us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then the third book is called The Richest Man in Babylon. It talks about how to manage your money correct. It says basically, if you don't know what to do with $1, you won't know what to do with $1 million. Right. You won't know what to do with $100,000. And I give you an example. Name every person that has been filthy rich before and now broke. Yeah. How many athletes have we seen that have made millions and now you back broke? How is that possible? An actor or a person that hit the lotto that has gotten millions and now they're back broke. So my study was, okay, well, it's not about lack of money. It's about lack of knowledge, not knowing how to handle your money. You take $1. If I give you $1, do you spend the entire $1? You know what I'm saying? Do you give if your son is old enough to handle $1, you give him $1 and say, what you gonna do with that $1? If you spend the whole $1, he gonna end up broke. It's not because he's a bad kid. You get what I'm saying? It's because he doesn't know how to handle the finances. You never spend all of your money. Yeah. We live on, as niggas, as black people, we live on 110% of our income. That's dumb. You in debt. Right. I've learned in that book, don't even live over 70%. You know what I'm saying? 10% to your taxes, 10% to have leisure, to have a little, and then 10% to emergencies. Yep. You live on 70. You live on 70, eventually you'll have enough to where this bulk of money will be enough to do something with. Buying property, investing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what those 3 books kind of shifted my entire life. So boom, DJing. I'm taking on every ratchet party ever because once I learned it and I said, okay, all I gotta do is save up this much so I can go get a business that now I got 2 incomes. I'm talking about every ratchet party, bro. One time I took on okay, let me slow down. So you know how you got them transgender parties? Yeah. Nigga. It was one of them. It was one of them drag niggas. It was one of them. I knew he was gay, but I didn't know it was one of them. And I knew, me and my boy Ronell, he was always at the party. We packing up, we get our stuff, we get out. Yeah. We get to the front and it's a girl there and her titty is out. I already knew it was some freak stuff from there. I'm like, okay, what's up? She's like, hi. She got a little star on it. I'm like, I'm looking down at the titty and shit. I think it's going to be one of them kind of little ratchet. Shh. We get in there, niggas like Shaq with diapers on. Come on, son. What are you doing? Too big. And the whole time, me and my boy on our phone, like, bro, what are we DJing? They was trying to dance with us. Bruh. yeah, it got there. So, but that's just, the funny thing is, the whole time I'm thinking like, money is the motivation. Money is motivation. I got to get, I got to get my money. Yeah, so we took parties like that. It's a guy named K With It, my boy. He throws some of the hoodest parties.
That name sounds familiar.
Bruh. He threw a party one day. This shit was in an abandoned house. with the generator. No lights, no nothing. Rats running around. And it was cracking though. His parties be going up, but they be in like crazy like graveyards. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I used to take all of them events. So I took all that money, do my 10%. Eventually I saved up 10 grand and I put it into the party bus business. And I'm thinking in my mind that the party bus business will work because I'm a DJ. All I gotta do is link with the clubs, I think we did about 5 events, and then we booked a party with some East Side niggas, and it got bad to the point where they robbed me. Basically, they took the money that the girl gave me the money. She's like, it's just gonna be a couple of girls at this party. Party bus pick us up. So pick us up on McKinley, something like that. Oh, I'm like, oh, McKinley, you know, that's the East. That's McKinley is the equivalent of, damn, like what's a bad street out here? McKinley is like Lime or something, like, you know what I'm saying, like something like that. Yeah, like one of them streets. Like, oh no, hold up, not that block. Like, you know, we pulled up on that block, and me and my boy get out, just little girls, like, all right, 17, 18, all right, cool. 5 minutes later, nigga, all you see is all kind of Mustangs pull up, get out, about 50, 60 hood niggas. I'm talking my contract that she signed said 35 people max. 50 hood niggas, 20 girls. Packed on this bus. Niggas had guns. One nigga had a colostomy bag. He said, nigga, I ain't going nowhere without my burner. Look at, I was like, oh, nigga showed me a shit bag. Like, I was like, you can't bring your guns, man. So they put their guns in a car. We take them to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles on Pico and La Brea, wherever that's at.
It's a hood-ass night.
Right, a hood-ass night, right? We go there. These niggas get off and start shooting dice. I knew it was going to be bad. Y'all niggas didn't want to eat? Y'all niggas didn't want to dine? Y'all wanted to start shooting dice. So what happened was the bus, they got off the bus. The bus is in front of Roscoe's. The bus driver says, I can't park here. The guy that in front, you know, he's like, you can't park here. This nigga says, okay, I'm going to park around the back. But it's a bus, so you got to hit 4 corners. You can't just bust a U-turn. He drives off. I'm behind him in my car because I want to make sure everybody's good. He drives off, nigga. They like, where the bus going, car? Where the bus going? Bring that bus back here. We're going to pack your ass out right now. This is what they telling me. Sir, circling my car. I'm on the phone like the meme dude. Come back, bro.
Come back now.
These niggas is like this, like, come back.
If they beat my ass, I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah, if I would have got out of that. So I'm like, coming. He like, all right, but we can't just bust no. I'm telling him, no, they can't do a U-turn. What you expect them to do? Bring that shit back. It was all in my ear. So they hit the bus, they get back on the bus. Man, that's just a burn night, isn't it? Because they was in the wrong hood. That's a schoolyard hood where Blueface from. So that hood is schoolyards. And where they from, they don't. So they like, no, we didn't want to really come here. I'm like, y'all niggas are shooting dice outside though.
And you knew where you was at the whole time.
I knew where I was at, bro. I knew where I was at. But when we got out, so yes. So they got back on the bus. On the bus, my boy is texting me saying, hey man, they said when this bus pull over, they're gonna pack me out and you out. He said, don't leave. He said, I'm not finna leave you. It's 40 niggas, but I'm not, that'd be cold to leave you. So as soon as he get off the bus, as soon as the bus pull over, that nigga, one of the niggas get off the bus, big ass gun. I don't know what kind of gun that shit was, a futuristic. That nigga had an extra clip. And he put that shit out. He's like, nigga, he was like, where the money at from the party? No toughness in me today. Here you go, sir. Nigga, that nigga, here's all of it. And he was counting it. And then all the other niggas start running over and they start taking their money. He was like, what else you got? What else you got? Nigga, I said, go. I burnt off. I got off. And then my boy left. And then we went to the back of the house and he was like, man, what you want to do? Like, this ain't for us. Yeah. That was my intro and exit to that business. Yeah. So I sold that for the game truck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you sold the entire party bus?
I sold the entire party bus
and bought the game truck.
So I'm saying that to say, you know, it's ups and downs in business, bro. Yeah, and especially if you don't have someone to say, don't go this route or go this route. Yeah. So I'm bumping into a lot of walls as I go. I'm learning, but I'm learning the hard way.
And I think like what interested me as far as business and entrepreneurship is like, let's say school, for example. You feel me? If you want an A in the class, you gotta be right, let's say like 90% of the time. You feel me? You gotta pass all the tests, you gotta do all the homework, you gotta do the classwork, you gotta be right around 90% of the time. You feel me? In life and in business, you only gotta be right once. You just gotta do one. You can have 9 businesses that fail, but that 10th businesses could be the one that take you there.
Yeah,
you only gotta be right one time.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And that's why I try to tell people, bro, like, when people come to me and say, and I gotta take the advice for myself. You feel me? But because I know I pretty much dealt with this.
Yeah.
But like, just try everything, bro. Every idea you have, you feel me? Just go for it. Why not? You feel me? You only gotta be right one time.
Yeah, that's it. That is excellent information. You know what I'm saying? Just try. A lot of people don't want to try. They don't want to fail, but failure is how you step forward. For real. That's how you learn. You know what I'm saying? Imagine a person come here and say, I've never been punched in the face. How you know how to block then? You know what I'm saying?
You come in here and just say, then we just go fire on him. We go get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell
like
me
a Band-Aid.
You know what I'm saying? So when you in here and you boxing and somebody hits you with a right hook body shot, right hook head, and you never been hit with that before, now you know though. Yeah. Oh, shit, let me block, boom, boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wop, wop. Instead of going like this, you go wop, wop. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn through your mistakes, but your mistakes is the best teacher. Experience is the best teacher. So in my failures, I always knew like, well, I'm not gonna get no job. I'm not going to go backwards and try to do something else. Yeah. What, you know what I mean? Sit back at the drawing board and figure it out. Got the game truck. Game truck, one of the best ideas I ever did in my life. Kids never get old. You know what I'm saying? They grow up, more kids keep coming. It's always a great environment. It's not like drinking is involved, you know what I'm saying? No drama. Really no drama.
And another thing is they always coming out with new games, new technology. You can always add on. So what's the game truck called?
My game truck is called the Saycation. Sayso is my name. Cation, Sayso's Vacation. That was the name of my party bus, but obviously that flopped. So Saycation is something that, you know, and this is a business that I can franchise. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to make money without making money. You got two incomes, active and passive. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you make, if I'm a lawyer, that's active income. Meaning if I catch the coronavirus, I can't make no money.
Trading time for money.
Yeah, exactly. But if you have passive income, which is the vending machines, which I was going into, that's where you making mailbox money, which is residual income, which is money that's being made while you're not there, physically there. And that's a willable asset. You can leave it. So buy a vending machine, sign over to your son. You know what I mean? Exactly. You know, the good thing about the vending machines is I got into it because, like I said, I've been studying it, and you only gonna be young and you only got so much time you only be young for so long, and you only got so much time. Right. So you need an income that, you know, will carry over whenever you either don't want to work, or when you want to give it to somebody, you can, you know, give it to your son or a family member or something. You want something like that. That's what they don't teach. They teach get a job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Schooling is you got 12 years, but they don't teach you the right stuff. In my personal opinion, but you know, my opinion is like a butthole. Everybody got one. Yeah. But in my opinion, the shit that I'm learning as an adult now, why would I learn that shit in 12 years of that? Why niggas didn't tell me how to emotionally handle my emotions? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit like that. Why wasn't there no class on that? Why wasn't there no class on how to properly handle being you know what I'm saying? Or just being a man in general. You know what I'm saying? As men, we are taught to be tough, we're taught to be this, that, and other, but they, you know, it's frowned upon to look as if you got emotions. You know what I mean? So if you got emotions, it's looking like this nigga weak. That's not intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why niggas go crazy, or they hurt somebody, or they walking around angry all the time with his face. Is because the right shit that we need to learn is not taught. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that is the best education is self-education to me. You know what I mean? So,
and I think that's kind of pretty much what's wrong with just our community in general. You know, we don't have enough people out there teaching financial literacy. We don't have people teaching about mental health. Yeah. And kind of like how you said, you know, it's looked down upon as we you a kid, right? Even when we babies, bro, like, yo, you crying and shit. Your parents, stop all that crying. Stop all the, you know, men don't cry. Be a man. You feel me? And that's kind of.
And then when you get as an adult, and then your woman is asking you, why don't you show any emotion? Yeah. Why aren't you talking to me or expressing yourself? Because I was taught as a 5-year-old to not show emotion.
You programmed.
I'm programmed to show that I can't show emotion. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a balance. It's almost like, you know, and these are the things that I'm learning, so I can teach whoever I got to teach. That, you know, my generation didn't learn this. You know, my parents grew up in the 70s and the 80s. That was one of the toughest eras to be around. Crack era, police brutality era. You know what I'm saying? Just really racism right in our face. You know what I'm saying? So I can't blame them for not necessarily knowing how to teach me, but there's no more excuse now because I'm grown. What's my excuse? You know, I can say all day, my mama didn't teach me that, but what's your excuse? Why you ain't learning it?
Exactly. It's up to us to break the cycle. We gotta break, and then we gotta make sure we teach our children. You feel me? The right things.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And stuff that we missed out on.
Exactly. For definitely, man, definitely. And I definitely commend y'all on this because, you know, the more people y'all bring in here and the more messages get out, man. You know, it's gonna be helpful. You know, it only take a couple sentences to change somebody's life. You never know where, you know, somebody is mentally. They ready to jump off a bridge or throw somebody off a bridge. But hearing stuff like this, seeing something positive that you saying from the trenches, meaning like, you know what I mean? Like we from the bottom too, bro. Like, you know what I mean? This is
adversity.
This is where we at. Like, you know what I mean? Don't think you alone. You know what I mean? And it is a way out of it. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing. That's where we're trying to appeal to people that's from our environments, but at the same time, teach them about stuff about entrepreneurship, financial literacy. Like he was saying, we had episode 7 is about credit. You feel me? Okay. Imagine you a teenager, you feel me, listening to just, you know, people from your environment, and then all of a sudden you hear an episode about credit, about stocks, about cryptocurrency. You feel me? Then the next episode we got somebody over here talking about some entrepreneurship and you feel me, mental health,
passive income and everything.
Yeah, so like it wasn't introduced to us until we were already adults. But if we could reach the youth and introduce it to them sooner, boom, you know, who knows how their future is gonna hold. You feel
true.
me?
Yeah.
Hey, and to truth be told, I use this podcast for myself.
Oh yeah, we taking notes.
I take notes.
Oh yeah, that's
most
dope.
definitely. We taking notes for sure.
I learned. You know
because like I said, bro, like ask my girl, I had a lot of ideas. You feel me? But just being comfortable, bro. So I mean, this stuff. That's why I'm just letting you go because it's stuff that I need to hear too. You feel me?
Definitely.
Just being comfortable. But let's get back on track with the gaming trucks.
Yes, sir.
So the first thing you did, you got the truck. How did you promote it? What did you do to get the name out there?
Man,
what was that process?
Wonderful thing about man, I used to have social anxiety, bro. You might not know it, but I used to really hate talking to people. I used to hate being seen. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. I was talking to one of my homies like when I was coming up. You know, I used to be young, go hit the mall, holler at little females. Yeah. I'm a light skinned nigga, bro. So I didn't have to get at them. You know what I mean? Weirdly, it's gonna sound funny. I didn't have to get at the girls.
That so, you experience?
I can relate.
I can't. I had to have game. Yeah, I had to know what the fuck to say.
That's the funny though.
And I'm short. And I'm short. Oh my god, I had to have game, dog.
So we used to hit the mall, and the chicks would choose like, watch out.
They choosing.
You know what I'm saying? They choosing me, and then one of the homies got to take one for the team or something. But the funny thing is that shit didn't work out for me in the long run because now as an adult, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Now it's more like it ain't the. Women ain't, you know, they grown now. They don't give a fuck how cute you is. What you talking about? So I had to literally relearn how to have game, how to have confidence. All the ugly niggas got confidence. Ugly niggas be having dumb confidence. They don't give a fuck. You can't tell an ugly nigga nothing he ain't heard.
You ain't lying.
Okay. Like, I've been hearing that shit.
What's good though? Okay, what's happening?
What's poppin'?
My bitch bad though. Like, you
know what I mean? Nigga, me, I'm like, you ugly. I'm like, oh, no. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I'm saying is like, I had to learn how to talk to people, how to promote. I ended up learning Photoshop, Final Cut Pro, things like that on my own, making my own flyers. I built my own game truck by myself. So I learned carpentry, I learned wood shop, everything by myself. Like I said, I cut the middleman all the way out. And then, so it's literally me building my game truck up from scratch and then promoting it from scratch. It's almost like creating the seed and then growing the seed. It makes sense. And then growing the forest. So yeah, it took a lot, but I had to learn so many skills, man. And I'm so much more valuable now. You know what I mean? You know, something I was wanted to touch on, you know, the skills that I have learned, bro, like you can't take that away. That's value, man. That's value because, you know, it's one thing for somebody to give you some money, but it's another thing for you to know how to earn it. That's beauty, bro. That's beauty because somebody I give you $1 million right now. All right, think about it. Boom. Let's say you go outside, boom, you drive and you run into a car. A millionaire do a car. Yeah, crazy shit. Yeah. Let's say he like, man, I'm sorry, that was my mistake. I can't catch another DUI or you know what I mean? How much can I pay you to just let this all go away? You say, give me $100,000. We'll call it, you know what I mean? Whatever. He shoot you the $100,000. What you gonna do with that 100?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm buying property. But that's the thing, I have that mindset though.
Right.
A lot of people don't.
Right. Right. What would you do if you had the 100?
I'm investing. I'm investing in property. I'm investing.
Right.
Investing in stocks.
But do you know about property? Do you know about that? Do you know the
Mm-hmm.
tricks and trades? Do you know the failures? How many people have failed in that and failed and all that?
I mean, an exact number?
No, I'm just saying, like,
But a lot of people,
you're
a lot of
familiar
people have,
with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am for sure.
Yes, you guys have ideas. A lot of people don't, right? And it's not because they just don't know what to do with money.
Yeah.
Money. All right. For example, the pandemic. How many niggas had 30 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand, and they just don't know what to do with money? If you had the knowledge to do with the money, right? If you had the knowledge to know what to do with the money, you would never lack money.
Yeah.
For example, if you took all the money in the world, right, and you divided it among everybody evenly, this is what broke people say. If rich people would share, right, you divide all the money evenly, right? Let's say the brokest person go up to 50 grand.
Yeah.
And the richest person, you know what I mean? Jeff Bezos and Oprah and all them go down to 50 grand. You know what will happen in a short amount of time?
They go be rich again.
All the money will be back in the same pockets.
Yeah,
Why
real.
is that though? Because the people that know how to get it, they gonna go get it again.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that know how to lose it, they gonna go lose it again.
Yeah.
So the value of the money is damn near secondary. It's not even important. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not even important. It's not, because somebody give me the money, I don't know what to do with it. So little shit happen. I'm chipping away at it. Okay, let me open up a stripper chicken shack. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know shit about promotion. You don't know shit about the market. You don't know if people even gonna buy into this.
Yeah.
Or let's say real estate. Some people say, I'm gonna buy real estate. Okay, you go buy a property. Why do you think that property was on sale? Did you know? And you study and realize, damn, nobody even wanted this fucking property. No wonder it was so damn low. So it's more about studying what you want to do and being a geek, mastering that shit, right? And then getting the money. I'm glad that I didn't start off with money. Poverty was probably my greatest thing that could happen to me, because it forced me to learn. If I had it, if I was fucking Floyd Mayweather's son, I don't gotta learn. Why would I try?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 17 with a Bentley. Why would I try, bro? You know what I'm saying? So it's weird, like, that I can say, like, that being broke, being at the bottom was my greatest blessing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, being broke made me work, and working I would consider my best friend, because working brought me everything I got today. I'm able to talk like this, not because I'm gifted or because I'm smarter, because I done been through shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been through shit if I had it already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's the thing about how you were saying, when you learn how to make the money, you can lose everything. I'm not saying it will happen.
yes, sir.
Let's say somebody with $1 million, but they actually earned the $1 million, how you were saying. If they lost that $1 million, same shit. You feel me? It's gonna come right back. They know how to make it back. You feel me?
Yeah.
Somebody who got a handout, they lose $1 million.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah. Yeah. True, man. So, after the game truck, then I went into getting the vending machines. The vending machines is active, passive. So it's active because you still got to maintain it. You still got to put stuff in it, and you still got to pick the right location to put it. So, for example, if I get a vending machine, I put it in a laundromat. I got to figure out what products will be good. Maybe some, laundry detergent, a couple of snacks or something, however the roles go.
Know your location.
Exactly. And knowing, the customers. If I go into a high-rise apartment building and, I put it by the gym, little stuff that I can put in there, but it's passive because right now they could be buying stuff. Yeah. And I'm sitting here with y'all.
Yeah.
And all I do is once a week go there, and pick up my money and swap out the stuff. So it's a great, easy business to start. The vending machines ain't nothing. You can get a vending machine cheap as $300.
Yeah.
You can get ones that I got about $3,000. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. You can get $1,000 ones, whatever. But the good thing about it is it's making money while you're not making, you're not doing it.
Yeah.
An average vending machine, if you put it in the right location, it's gonna make about $500.
A week?
Nah, a month.
A month. Okay.
A month. So that's one though. But that's $500 you ain't have to go hustle and bustle for. You ain't have to slave for. If you get 20 vending machines, that's $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
What could you do with an extra 10 grand a month in your pocket?
Exactly.
And all you're doing is taking maybe a Sunday to go pick up and do your drop offs and pickups.
And let me ask you this. This is like my personal question.
Yeah.
Have you looked into services that might, not as far as pick up the money, but as far as restock the machines?
Yeah. When I get to a point, I don't need it right now. I don't need to have anybody go pick it up for me. I'm not that big. When I do get to a point where
that's
it's like,
that's part of
that's part of cutting the middleman out. But you know, you want to be smart about it.
Yeah.
But that's a bill. That's an extra bill. If I pay somebody to go pick up and drop off, I got to pay them to do that. But right now, I don't need them to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got the time. Yeah. But let's say if I have 100 of them out, that's different. You know, when the schools open back up, or if they really fully open back up, that's if you get into that, because all the schools have to snatch theirs out. So when they open back up, you can be the first one to say, hey, boom, this is my vending machine. This is what we service. Here's my contract. Can we do a 3-month contract real quick? Let me put and that you got one at Cal State Long Beach. You got one at, Poly High or whatever. That's a great business to have, bro. And it's easy money. It's easy money.
So how are you approaching businesses? How are you approaching schools? What are you just telling them, like, hey, I have a business machine. We can split the profit. I give you 10% every month.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't say split the profit, because you still got to buy product and you still got to pay for this damn vending machine. You give them a percentage. I wouldn't start off with saying, don't never just start off showing your hand. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because vending machines add value. You got to look at it like I'm that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga, bro. You out. Yeah, I'm bringing value to. If I had a vending machine here with wraps, hand sanitizer, lotion, or whatever stuff, that Vaseline, whatever stuff you needed, a product vending machine that can dismiss that stuff, that makes this place look better. On top of, whatever else y'all got. Oh, they got a vending machine there. They got weights. I'm making you look good. Now, if they do press and say, hey, okay, well, you are kind of using our electricity, you know what I mean? Even though you tell them the vending machine don't take much, but they say, okay, we using electricity. Okay, we give you max 10%. Max of what we make. Yeah. Max of that. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe you start off with a 90-day contract just to kind of see how it go. If they don't like it after 90 days, you could take it out and just shop for another place.
And how do you go about retrieving the product?
Sam's Club is the cheapest products you can go. As if you're doing foods. If you're doing products, then you would have to go. You know how you go downtown and they got all that stuff? Yeah. You would have to find out where they get their stuff. They get their stuff shipped over here, and you can get something shipped over here. So let's say if I'm putting PPE gear in there, mask and shit like that, I would have to go look where they get it. And they might get the mask for 1 cent a mask, but you got to buy 1,000 or 10,000 masks or something like that. So I would look into that. But it's books on hella shit you can buy in bulk. And you go get a wholesale license or something like that, which is $50 cheap. And you in business. You in business, yep. But if you're going to get product, you don't need none of that. Go to Sam's Club. That's the best tax free one. Yep. Sam's Club, regular vending machine.
And that's the thing.
Find your location.
You got to be willing to spend money to make money.
Almost definitely.
Exactly.
And that's the problem with a lot of people don't want to invest first. You feel me? They just want instant gratification. They just think they go just be a millionaire. You feel me? Scare money don't make no money
at all.
That's true.
Not at all.
That's true, man. That's an excellent topic on it in itself. People saving don't help you, bro. Saving it does nothing for you. Your money should be a slave. Yeah. Your money should make money, right? So if like I said, the 10% rule, that's what the Richest Man in Babylon book talk about. So if I take let's say if I make $1,000 a month, I take 10% of that and I save it. Save it for 12 months. That's $1,200. That's nobody owns that. That's mine. I save that for a certain amount of time, and then I go buy something that also makes money. So now I have this income from my job and this income from the piece of job that I had. You know what I'm saying? The small income. Now I got 2 incomes. I take this money. I'm still doing the 10% from here, 10% from there. Put it into this pot. When this grows old enough to get whatever you want to get, put that into something else, right? And now you got 3 incomes coming in. So whatever you was making, so this one making 1,000, that one making 1,000. Now you're making $3,000 a month, as opposed to what you were just making by spending all your money. And living on 90% or 80% of your income ain't gonna be much different. You're gonna realize that, damn, I eat out a lot more than I thought. You know what I mean? So
and just like how you said, living 80%, 90% off your income. People think that just because they got a raise,
oh my gosh,
because their income rose, their expenses should rose. No.
So in the book, it talks about that. It says wherever, if you look at a field, right? They say wherever you leave a patch in the field, weeds will grow, right? Wherever you just don't maintain that patch in the field, weeds will grow. That's the same with our income. We get a raise, we raise our bills. Yeah. Oh, I got a raise. I can get a car now. Oh, I got a raise. I can get a house now. Oh, I can get this. I can get these shoes. I can get this. And it's just a constant chase, but you never really get anywhere. Yeah, if you was to get the raise and go lower or stay right
here. Below your means.
Yeah, So, for example, y'all went to 7-Eleven. If one of y'all would have had a track sheet of everything y'all bought all this month.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And let's say you had a budget of $100.
Niggas would
I would have been over that shit.
We would have bought a 7-Eleven. We be that motherfucker. I'm gonna next time
I'll be at that motherfucker every day.
I could own this, right? I could buy this motherfucker.
You lucky I ain't disciplined enough, nigga.
These honey nut cashews is fire.
Shit, right?
You lucky I'm trying to make weight. I got to get this fruit every day.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing to.
That's the.
It's 7-Eleven high. Come on. Y'all niggas can take that money and go to freaking Food for Less and just stack up all the shit y'all need. 7-Eleven high is a mug.
You ain't lying.
Y'all probably swiping that Everton too. I know it.
It's convenient.
Y'all ain't
just
swiping that
convenient,
Everton? Y'all ain't got the EBT? Come on. I thought y'all ain't swiping that? Come on.
It should be before.
What?
Refrigerator never empty.
Refrigerator never empty. Eating all the fruit snacks from the kids. They got the Lunchables on deck.
Hey, why all your fruit snacks got prints on them?
Hey, the fruit snack, you be having hella, when you got EBT, you just be buying bullshit. Nigga be at the fish market, nigga,
Nigga got apple cider in May. Nigga just got apple cider for no reason.
Big ass little can and shit. Like, chill out. You swiping that thing. But they giving away so much of this money, man. Yes, last year was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Last year was crazy, bro. I don't know if y'all been all that shit they was giving away. I seen a nigga. This nigga had a Lamborghini. He had a rented Lamborghini. This nigga got out with a Gucci fit. He had a Gucci mask. I said, how much the mask was? This nigga said $1,500. I was like, damn. From the fucking from the EDD shit.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about
$1,500 for a mask.
That's
Come
the
on,
thing
man.
about that.
It ain't the right
money
mask.
though. Like
Covered to block the virus.
I think
He dripping though.
Like
Yeah.
when you can't really do nothing as far as buying assets when you get money that way.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because when you think about it, like when you want to buy a house, they want to look at bank statements, they want to look at taxes, you feel me? So you can't really.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you talking to people that don't care about shit like that. Also, you talking to people that's like, I don't care to get no house. Like the opportunity of me making some money, like people was like doing real crazy shit with they, you know what I mean? So they not thinking like I want a future. They're thinking now. It's a lot of people that don't think till tomorrow. They don't think tomorrow. Y'all thinking tomorrow. You training for a fight. You thinking till tomorrow. You training for a fight. You like, okay, if I get 12-0, and now, you know what I'm saying, 20-0, I can now start negotiating. Y'all thinking for tomorrow. It's people that's like, I don't know if I'm gonna be alive tomorrow. Right. You telling me I can make money today? The people that be hitting you, oh, y'all got a bank account, hit my DMs.
Oh, yeah,
that's the people that's not thinking of tomorrow. Yeah. They thinking that they can do something, get the money, and it'll be good. Them white folks gonna be on your ass. Yeah, for real. They gonna want to know what you just got $4,000 in your account from nowhere. And then what happens is they might not take it to jail, but they will your bank account for 7 years is gonna be gone. Mm-hmm. And then that's when you gonna realize, damn, I need a bank account to live. I need this, that. I can't just be winging it off these prepaid little. You ain't gonna be able to travel. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing, Yeah. But some people don't think further than that, and that's, I believe, at a point in my life, that's where I was at. And I see a lot of people walking around like that, like la 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 la. But you gotta think, bro, we getting older, and how many uncles we done seen, just doing nothing with their life. 50 years old, slapping dominoes, drinking 40s. Like, do you want that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, people don't think that. Like, that ain't gonna be me. That's not gonna be me. Why not?
That's the path you're going down.
You're not making no better decisions. You gonna be playing a video game and trying to, fuck on some regular little ratchet chicks. Like, eventually you're gonna want to grow up and say, okay, so if I know in my mind, I want a solid woman, right? I want a solid business or an account or something where I am comfortable. Eventually you're gonna want that. Why not start now to, build on that? Yeah. I love when I see somebody and be like, how long y'all been together? We've been together 9 years. Like, ups and downs, we good. You see another nigga, 45. Like, nigga, I met this last little chick. Like, goddamn, like, when you gonna start? When you gonna start life? You 45, you 30, you know what I'm saying? 35, like, when you start? But the illusion is thinking, like, we got time. Yeah. How old are you? 24. You 22?
23.
Like, it might look far. 45 might look far. Ask Ivan. Ivan to tell your ass, he thought he was 23 yesterday. Nigga, look up and he grown. Grown. Me, nigga, I'm 30. Nigga, what the fuck is you doing? How did I get here?
30.
You know what I'm saying? My old pastor, when I used to go to church, he used to say, man, he said, y'all young bucks, y'all think y'all young? Just keep getting up in the morning.
Keep waking up.
Just keep waking up and you're going to see it. I'm fucking 30.
Now you 30. Nah, at least you 30 with some business and shit. Cause some people, you know, a lot of people 30 with, not much.
Oh, nothing.
But another thing you got going on that we didn't touch on, you got a book.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's the book about?
It's called It's Up to You. It's basically talking about literally what we've been talking about, taking your life starting from the gutter, from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in Inglewood. I was bouncing back and forth, but my mama used to have this friend in projects in Nickerson's. And that's where I had my first fist fight. You know what I'm saying? That's where I, smoked my first weed. You know what I'm saying? Just being, and in the mindset in there is, they're not thinking past right now. This is the ghetto. This is the hood. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Trenches. This is what we got to do. Yeah, the trenches. And that's an illusion to think that that's all it's going to be. The people that I grew up with swinging on the swings at 5, they still there. Instead of swinging on the swings, they just smoking weed around the swings. They there though still. I literally can go there and be like, oh, what's up? Ooh, you know what I mean? I don't want to drop no names, but you know what I mean? What's up? You know what I mean? And it's sad to see that. I wrote the book, so when the pandemic hit, all my income was gone. I used to work, I used to DJ for Word on Wheels. Word on Wheels closed down. I was doing the fitness workouts for Herbalife. I was DJing for them. That closed, that stopped. I had 17 gigs for my game truck, and they all wanted refunds. As soon as the pandemic hit, they all called me. So in 48 hours, all my income was gone. I was making maybe like $5,600 a month. Yeah. I went from making that to zero. The book was more so to keep my mind from like going nuts. Like what the hell going on? You know what I mean? I can't even get to unemployment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in my own little business shit, you know? I mean, it worked out later, but you know, most people that was in unemployment, they was getting real jobs. Like, you know what I mean? So that was hard for me. So I wrote the book to keep myself sane, but basically the book is just talking about how to take your mindset from being from the gutter to having a rich mindset. You don't have to be rich to have a rich mindset. You know what I'm saying? Just like you don't have to be healthy to have a healthy mindset. You just have to start. You can be fat, but your mindset said, I'm eating clean. Yeah. I'm doing this. But you could be big as shit. But your mindset is now saying this. So that's what the entire book is about, taking your life from the gutter, which I know about, to where I want to be. My mentor makes 40 grand a month on his ass. He's just chilling. I ain't even touched 40 grand. You know what I'm saying? I think I touched 40 grand once in my life. Just as he getting that shit every 30 days. Yeah. So I want that. So, you know what I mean? I'm surrounding myself with people like that. Exactly. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what essentially the book is about.
And what was the process of publishing the book?
You could do self-publishing by KDP. It's an online thing. I had my partner, my assistant, she edited the book. If you guys are interested in writing a book, the only tip that I will really say is write the ideas down. Just write it out. Write the whole book. Misspelled words, no just write it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to write your life, whatever stories you remember, past experiences, heartbreaks, whatever, just write that shit. And then go back and edit and structure and things like that. If you start off trying to have the first paragraph perfect and the second, it's not gonna work. Yeah. So that was my thing. But I designed the cover. I wrote the book out. She edited. I sent it to a professional editor, where she read it over for like $100. She read it over, red marks, sent it back to my assistant. She fixed the words, and we printed that shit out. The book, you could print a book out for $3. Yep, KDP.com. You print a book out, or I don't know if that's Amazon might do it too, but $3. You got to buy 50 though. You got to start off with 50. Okay. But $3, so I think that was like $150 or something like that. Yeah. And you got a hell of books, and they ship them to your house, and I sell them for $30. So come on, that $3 is easy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah.
How many did you end up publishing?
I sold over 400. Wow. Okay. So I sold over 400, and it's from just in the streets. I'm just out past. You see, I got all kind of like promotions, and I'm doing away, getting them away, doing different specials. You know, I got my own clothing line, so I'm just doing different stuff to get the word out. I'm not a freaking Will Smith or nothing with 1 million followers. I'm just doing what I can. But I got 15,000 followers. That means that somebody got, you know what I mean? Somebody gonna buy something. Even if you got 1,000 followers, what are we following each other for if you're not gonna support me? Exactly. Mm-hmm. Why am I following you? You know what I mean? I had to unfollow a lot of people. A lot of people leaving me at the scene, so I don't really follow them. I'm looking at my Instagram as straight business. Like, I got to make money. I got to get rich. Exactly. I'm not here to just look at ass and titties all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? They there. That's cool. Oh, that's cute. But you know what I mean? Like, how can we network? You know what I'm saying? I love how you got your shirts popping. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Getting people to buy them. Like, you know, when you guys get to that point where it's like the promoters is like, all right, well, we want to see what y'all do. We want to see what could y'all bring to the table. You know, most of the people that really got big, they sold their own tickets. You know what I'm saying? They took, okay, I'm at the Carson Hub. You know what I'm saying? Let me get 1,000 tickets. Let me get 500 tickets. And you out there. You networking. You pushing your tickets. So your sections can look, you know what I mean, packed until you get over to the point where you don't have to do that no more. But until you get there, you need to be hustling. Come by my show. I need y'all support. I need y'all shouting me out. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. It's a business. This is the age, especially when in boxing, this is the age of you don't gotta be 40 niggas to be popping. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko he beat what? 3? Well, he beat 2 niggas. He lost 1, beat 2. He beat Gary, and then niggas already trying to shoot him some millions. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, what he got? 21 fights? You know what I'm saying? T.O. got what? 20 fights? Marketable. Shakur got what? Like, these niggas they're talking in millions now for them. You know what I'm saying? I seen a picture, I think it was yesterday, of Ashton and Ryan in the same picture. What you think Ryan got for that fight, bro? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He didn't get that shit because he won 20 fights. He got that shit because he's smart. He got his own YouTube channel. He got a camera crew following his ass, which is easy. Look what we doing. Everything is leveled now. He know how to market himself. That's what's big now. Yeah. It's not about who the best. I don't think Ryan is better than a lot of them niggas. He okay, but he know how to get that money. You know how to get that money. You know what I'm saying? And that's in this field, whatever y'all doing, you gotta figure out a way for niggas to like you. You gotta figure out a way. And you ain't gotta be on no dumb Adrian Broner shit, but you could be on some, you know, just a big hustle, just working hard, getting some quality camera work, getting some quality, you know, interviews, shit like this. People knowing about your story, you know. What's to do with his daughter died? What's his name? Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant. Yeah. It's a dope story. Every time he fight, they bring that up. Mm-hmm. Every time he get to talk, he bring it up. He know that they gonna connect with that. You know what I'm saying? SOG, Miracle Man. You know what I'm saying? Miracle Man Jacob, SOG were like, these people know how to network and market, and you don't necessarily have to take the bad guy side. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, in this era, Mayweather was in the middle of it. So he kind of caught the beginning of the wave. Yeah, promoting yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't see you getting the 10 fights and not getting a $30,000 check. I don't see it. Other than you not doing the work you got to do. Mm-hmm. And sharing a flyer and posting a picture ain't enough. Mm-hmm. You got to find... Ryan do shit like put on a fucking flash suit, hit the bag and run off. like. You know what I'm saying? Because he got some fast hands. The professor, come on, my nigga. You can milk that so hard. I want him to, too. You can milk that so... If you just think of it and you embody that, people gonna come watch you. Yeah. And of course, we over there right now, but wherever you're gonna be, they're gonna watch your shit. You can do shit like charge for your streams. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could do a master class. You know what that is? Yeah, online class. How to throw a jab, how to block, how to work with us. It's so many things you can do. It's no way that y'all in this and shouldn't be, you know what I mean, booming. If that's what you're gonna do. Why wait 40 fights to get $1 million check? Yeah. Why? You know what I'm saying? When we watching it happen. Lomachenko ain't got 20 fights? Yeah. I don't know how many T.O. got. How many he got?
He got like 15. Yeah, 16.
So what he got, 1.5 for that? He know how to fucking market. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to. His daddy know how. Danny Garcia, daddy talking shit. You know what I'm saying? They know how to get. This is the age of, if you want it, you can get it. Yeah. This is not think about rappers. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Can that nigga rap? Really?
Can anybody rap?
Come on. Can anybody rap? But it ain't about rap no more. And so many of the old heads, this ain't rap. Okay. It's not about that. Yeah. It's about, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever to get people to watch you. And if you're going to be in the field of entertainment, you're in entertainment. You're in entertainment because you guys are professional prize fighters. That's entertainment, right? Either you get knocked out or you knock somebody. That's entertainment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you're in that, you got to figure out how to crack that code. There's no reason why y'all shouldn't be, after this, mapping out, you know what? That's a dope ass idea. That's a fun ass idea. We should do that. We should go to the beach. We should do every day should be an adventure. Yeah. Every day. Because what you're not doing is you're not securing that bag. Broner could lose 1,000 times. Niggas gonna pay to see him. He's must see TV. Yeah. Talk about him all you want. He's must see TV. How do you gotta be must see TV? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Gotta figure it out. I don't know. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Every day I'm coming up with ideas. Every day I do about an hour of brainstorming. I sit, sometimes I sit in silence, sometimes I walk, sometimes I pray. And I just think, what could I do? What could I do? Okay, damn, I know this little chick. She cool. Maybe I do a little skit with her. Maybe I get this girl to shout me out. Maybe I do this. Maybe I do that. And guess what? Niggas, when I was doing my party, they didn't call and say, hey, we need a DJ. They said, we want DJ Sayso. Mm-hmm. That's value. That's money following me. Yeah. We don't want a DJ. How much do DJ Sayso charge? How much is the staycation? How much is that? We don't just want a game truck. How much is your game truck? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are in business, you know, and you guys are selling yourself. Everybody's selling themselves. If a girl get new titties, she's selling herself. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If she put on a brand new weave, she's selling herself. This is her marketing herself. Mm-hmm. We are in the marketing era. This is a time to take whatever you want to do and 10x it. You know what I'm saying? I always wondered, why she got her ass and titties out? Okay, boom, laugh. Go to my OnlyFans. Right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Them bitches be making bread. They be making bread. Can you blame them though? You know what I'm saying? Can you blame them? Nigga lifting weights, whoever is super buff, lifting weights, curling. He ain't doing nothing different than the next nigga that's buff, but he know how to market. I don't know them, the Panda and Mike Rashid and CT Fletcher, all them dudes that's lifting, and they know how to market themselves. They ain't doing nothing more than the nigga that's in Planet Fitness with no camera on him.
Buff himself for no
reason. Nipsey said that shit. Yeah, buff for no reason. Working at T-Mobile. Working doing nothing. Like Nipsey said, he said, nigga, I'm already a superstar. All I need is a camera on me. That's when he started rapping. He said, I just need a camera on me. I feel like y'all going in the right way. I just feel like y'all not pushing it enough. I promise you, put some fire under that shit. Put some personality under that shit, and you gonna see niggas gonna be talking about, hey yo, can we give you 15 to spar? You 1500 spar? Can we get you to come out here and we got 1,000 for you your own businessman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You your own businessman. And then you're going to see some people up here. You're going to see some people down here like, why? We in the same gym, though. Why ain't nobody talking about me? It's your fault. It's your fault. You know, the most mature thing you can ever do as an adult. This is how you know you're an adult. When you can take responsibility for everything that happens to you, good or bad. That's the most mature thing you can do as an adult. Don't blame nobody for nothing. Take full responsibility. I can go outside right now and get hit by a car. That was my fault. Mm-hmm. I chose to go outside at that time. That means that I can't blame nobody for nothing. So if you know that, now it's time to, okay, let me map out how can I make that nigga a character? Mm-hmm. How can I make him an image? You know what I'm saying? It's up to you though. Yeah. Or you can kind of go the step-by-step old school way and see how far that gets you. Yeah. But we know that you can make $1 million in 4 fights. Nah, it's been done.
It's all stuff that we because even just today we was talking about how we need to like promote more and promote ourselves more. So I mean, it's all coming in due time. You feel me?
Yeah,
like everything that you're saying is like the right,
yeah.
Like the right time
so
we need to
so
hear.
When I say like y'all like okay, you in business, I'm not the only one. We all in business in this room. Yeah. Every person in this building is in business. If you a homeless man, you in business. You got to ask for change. You got to figure out what to put on this sign. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? Homeless men start getting smarter. Nigga, first you
marketers.
You start having the regular, can I have $1? Niggas start coming out with like, look, man, I'm stuck. My family is over here. Yeah. We just need some gas. Where your car at? It's over around the corner.
I ran over here.
He a businessman though. He working his. You get what I'm saying? So everybody's a business, and you got to figure out how to sell yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna go into the bottom with everybody else. Yeah. And hard work, of course, you got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? You got to outwork the competitor, all that shit. But now it's another step, which is hard work. You Mayweather tell you everything he did, you can do it. Does that mean you're going to get $300 million for your fights? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you get 50 fights from now, you think you're going to make what he make? Probably not. Probably not. You got to be able to figure out how to market. That nigga knew he was a genius. He's a genius at marketing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's a genius at that shit. Canelo Alvarez, genius, pretty boy. You know, swagging. He got the girls on him. He got the, he GQ. He You know, he choose and pick and choose, let y'all niggas talk all that shit about him so he can pick and choose who he want to fight. That's genius. Y'all stay thinking about him, Broner. All these people that I'm mentioning, you know, we could do it with rappers, we could do it with actors, we could do it with comedians, we could do it with gang members. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You guys are in business. I'm not the only one in here in the business. It's just how your bit. Now you look at your shit. Okay, damn. 2020, I ain't really promote like that. I did a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we need sweatsuits, bro. We need hoodies. We need hoodie sets from your shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Next person, you know what I'm saying? Shout me out. I'm giving away a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Tag me, tag your best friend in this video. I'm giving away a hoodie. Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, you got 2,000 followers, 3,000 followers, 5,000 followers. Like, oh shit, okay. Who is this dude? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like how, I don't know if you know Jalen, but Jalen promoting this shit. I met Jalen with 2,000 followers. Skywalker. Yeah. I met him with 2,000 followers. I mean, his page is whatever, but he know how to promote. He ripped up, cut up, and he hitting that bag, and he doing a little marketing shit here and there. But now the nigga got 100-some thousand followers. Yeah. I met him with 2,000 followers. You know, and that was 2 years ago. He doing something right. Is he better than y'all? Is he special? No. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
This nigga interviewed us.
Man. We got put on the hot seat. this bitch chilling in the trenches. I got house.
DJ Sayso.
Nah, for real though. And I mean, and that's one of the reasons why we have this, you know, podcast, because, you know, we are trying to inform other people, but it's some stuff that we need to hear. We're learning as we grow, as we go as well. You feel me? So
yes, sir.
It's a new year. It's a new start.
Like you mentioned earlier, having the humility. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being humble enough to
I'm not even gonna lie to you though. I think my problem is I be thinking everything corny. Like I'm like, nah, man, that shit corny.
Hey, no,
I ain't gonna put
you your own worst enemy though.
I ain't gonna put on the
you your own.
That's corny.
But let me ask you this though. Now, you know, it is a level of how you want to be. You get what I'm saying? And you know you, but you gotta ask yourself: are you in your own way? Are you really saying it's corny, or are you saying I don't have the confidence? Because it could be you. You could be in your... I do that all the time. I could talk myself out of shit all the time. Mm-hmm. See a bad bitch, too. See her bad, thick as shit. She looking at me. Yeah. Nah, she ain't looking this way. You know what I'm saying? How many times I've been in high school, get on the bus and see one. I'm walking by, she looking at me. Yeah. But I talk myself out of it. Yeah. So that's a conversation you got to have with yourself. Am I really saying it's corny, or something I ain't trying... Or am I really scared? You know what I mean? I ain't trying to look like that. Niggas gonna judge me. I don't want nobody laughing at me. Yeah. You know? And then it's funny because you could tell by get around one of your best friends. Get around a female that you dumb comfortable with. Look how goofy you get. Look how crazy and silly you act. I'll be dumb goofy in front of my little female. Yeah. That's me. That's me. That's not no alter ego. That's me. Who I am. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm around other people. You know what I mean? Trying to be cool and shit.
Sayso.
So I gotta, because I done portrayed this persona.
Sayso.
You know what I mean? So I gotta find a balance between not being so goofy as fuck, you know what I'm saying, but also not trying to be this stone cold nigga from the, you know what I'm saying? So it's a balance, and then when I find that balance, then I can push. So I don't know if you ever looked at my page, but just look at it and see how I interact with my camera. You know, I used to have, like I said, social anxiety. I didn't like when I would film. I'm like, that's weak. Niggas, I can't do. That's ugly. Ha ha ha. I'm ugly. I laugh weird on camera. Yeah. But I'm defeating my own self. My business survives on me promoting my business, and posting the flyer ain't enough. It's not enough. The algorithm in Instagram, right? It doesn't read low engagement, right? So if you post a picture of a flyer and 5 people like it, it takes it off the algorithm in that hour. The algorithm is the timeline of the Instagram. So you might look up and like scroll up and be like, damn, that was posted a day ago. Mm-hmm. Scroll up, that was posted 35 minutes ago. Why is it not in order? Because the algorithm is saying who's most popular. You know what I'm saying? Who's most popular, that's what we're going to show. So if you get a posted picture, you got to figure out which ones is getting the most engagements, right? Yeah. So if you go to your Instagram, I'm going to go to mine real quick. I know we're probably going a little long. I don't know how long your Instagram, your things is. But so I go to mine. So this picture right here, this got 793 likes. That's high for my page. Okay. But it's only because I'm posting about my business. I just bought the vending machines. Okay. But if I post a picture of me I got 170 likes. So I'm learning my Instagram what they like. And what they like is when I'm talking business, not me. They don't care about me. They like, oh, this nigga's an entrepreneur. He talking that shit. Let me see. Oh, I like that. He succeeded. Boom, 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 boom. So I got to post more of that. Let's go to Ashton's page. Let's go to his page and look at what he got, right?
Booming.
Booming.
And I know this too. Like the certain times that you post, all that shit matters.
This is when I say you're in business. That's what I mean. You got to study. You got to study your page, your people.
My time is like 5 o'clock.
You know what I'm saying? So we look at Ashton's page, right?
At 5.
So we look at this picture. It's got 2,000 likes, right? And that's cool. So if we go to a picture, okay, that's 2,000. So let's go to something like this. What is this? Who is this? This is him sparring. 42. Oops. 42. Now look, 5,000 likes. Why is that? Why is this video getting 5,000 likes? Let's see what he do. Do he do a combo or what? Okay, excellent little boom, 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 right? This one got 5,000 likes, but a picture of him only got 2,000 likes. What's the difference? It's still him. They like how he fights. They like videos. They like the video content of him. And if he which I'm almost sure they are doing, but if he studies that, he understands that this gets the most highest engagement. Let me lean towards this a little more. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at your page. What's your JAI?
JAI.
Okay, hold on. I got 3%. Who got JAI? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna look at your page. Service is bad. So let's go to this picture. So this picture has 147 likes. Excellent, right? 147. You showing you working. Let's look at. It's probably about the same. See, look, that one. Boom. You got double the likes in that picture. Yeah. It's a picture though. What do you think? Why would they like this one 300 and something? I mean, 100 and something more times.
Because my shirt's off.
Sex appeal, light skin, nigga.
Yeah.
Red.
Nah, that's real talk.
He gotta use that. If he was a girl and he had titties, you think he not gonna show up? You know what I'm saying? The girl, think about it, all the girls with ass take pictures like this. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they know them pictures gonna get more engagement. So that's a beginning of studying yourself as a brand and saying, okay, they like this. Yeah. Now maybe I'll try a little some here and there.
Like smart with your shirt off.
You might ever put a little glass on, read a book with the ass. You never know, bro. You never know. That's what I'm saying.
That book is not that heavy. That book is not that heavy.
Read the Bible. So that's what I'm saying. But you're studying yourself as a brand. And once you got those demographics, those facts, then you begin to say, okay, now let me play around with this. They like that. So let me play around with this a little bit. If you was a funny nigga or something, you see the comedians, they might do a video of somebody and then they might post a picture of them and it's like no likes. You got to know that. You got to know, okay, they don't like shit like that. I love when I say, oh, damn, this picture got hella likes. You know what I'm saying? My pictures, my phone about to die. But when I do my my motivational stuff, so I go to my page. So if I go right here, this thing got 4,000 likes. And it's just words. But they like that I talk like this. They like to see shit like this on my page. You know?
Let me ask you this. Do you think those are the posts that's going on the Explore page and that's going more?
Of course. And also, I'll give y'all another tip. When somebody replies, reply to them. Yeah. And don't just put emojis and don't just put one word. The algorithms is reading that. And they want to know that you're engaging with your fans. Oh, appreciate that, bro. You already know. Anytime you can, stop at the gym. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I appreciate you, little mama. Thank you so much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. However, but if you just putting a heart or a muscle.
Flex of us.
The Instagram is...
I'm a flexer. I'm a flexer.
Hey. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, 3Ds. Appreciate you. 3 those.
Put something with that. Because the algorithm is reading you. And it's saying...
We've been on the hot seat this whole episode.
Hey, y'all know.
That nigga said, I got something for... Are you on the podcast?
I didn't know.
I got something for your ass. Because y'all not doing it right.
You know.
Nigga said, y'all not doing it right.
We came to talk business. We came to elevate, man. That's all I care about. Every time me and Javion talk, though, we had a little conversation with one of the little boxers. What's his name?
Z.
Yeah. And, just try to chop it up with him and give him some game. But I got the game, bro, and I wish somebody would have gave it to me when I was 22, 23, 24. So and I would take it and run with it at the end of the day. And I love that I'm getting to say this because now I'm gonna be watching y'all niggas. What are y'all niggas posting? When you look at my Instagram, it's also aesthetically okay. You know what I mean? Aesthetically good to the eye. It's not crazy. I did it like this, you know? So videos, and it's just me boxing, little shit here and there.
So let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
You're planning what you're going to post days ahead of time?
Hell yeah. Everything is calculated. Everything is calculated because it's my money. I don't get paid unless I'm doing the right thing. I don't get paid unless I'm pushing the right stuff. My content got to look great. My shit got to be in 4K. This is a business. I hate when people in business tell me, I don't know Instagram. I don't know how to. Well, you don't want to be in business. You need to learn that. What if I was a boxer and I said, I don't know how to move my head? The fuck? You're in you're going to pay for it one way or the other. You got to
knocked out.
Learn it, bro. Learn it. Yes, I'm calculating. 4K pictures, boom, couple of great shots. I invested into this shit. I got lights for that, you know, because when I put a female in my stuff, I want her to look good. I want to shoot her and make her look good. I got a clothing page too, so that's my page for that's my staycation page for my game truck, and this is my clothing page. It's literally the same thing. Once it loads up, but it's literally the same thing. I just go get a couple of cute females in my stuff. I don't want to put it on, you know what I mean? It's whatever for me. But a female might like it. So I got support Black young business owners.
Sayso.
Yes, sir. I got motivational stuff, and then I got my clothing. You know what I'm saying? So I put a little chick in it or something, you know what I mean?
So you post 3 at a time?
Yeah.
To keep in that order?
I posted one day, but yeah, in this order, 3 at a time.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I put a little chick in something, you know, like I shot that on my iPhone. You know? It's easy, bro. Everything is level. The playing field is level right now. It ain't nothing. No reason y'all shouldn't succeed. And I mean succeed in a great way, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In a way to where it's like, I need niggas like, I need fucking Al Heyman hitting you. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. No, how you doing? You know what I mean? What's up? Yeah, we got a, you know what I'm saying? We got a $500,000 contract for you for 3 fights. Is that something you could, like, you know what I mean? He knows me. What? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. It ain't like, oh, hey man, look at me. No, it's nigga, you need to know me. You need to know me, Al. You tripping if you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see Ashton is doing. Or whoever is marketing him. You tripping if you don't know him. I love when I think of running into, like I ran into Shakur Stevenson in Vegas. The first person I thought about was Ashton. Why? I don't know. It's just the way he markets. It's like, you need to try to come check out the Jackrabbit Gym. Yeah. They doing what they need to do. But in the Jackrabbit, there is many businesses. In the Jackrabbit. Jackrabbit is a business, but in it is Javion Incorporation, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, are you taking care of business? Honestly, can you ask yourself that? Y'all working hard. But no, I don't see it. I see it, some of it. You know? I'm being honest.
Who's talking to you?
I love
he didn't mention Hess Incorporated. Javion Incorporated gotta step it up. Y'all going bankrupt over there, boy.
Firing a few employees.
Y'all gotta step it up. Javion,
I don't see it. About Javion, that's the thing. Like they like that shit, that ab shit. Nigga, put some bad bitches around you, bro. Put some bad bitches around you, my nigga. Make that the image. Not on some I'm that nigga, but on some like, this is what y'all like to see. I'm attracting y'all in because when it's time to make your move, this is your resume. Yeah. When it's time to make your move, when it's time to talk numbers, look at me.
The same thing you said, like about Ryan Garcia. I mean, a lot of those followers are females.
Females for sure.
You feel me?
And that don't mean he's slapping them, smashing them. He just smart, bro. All them little ass girls, they love that little pretty boy Oscar De La Hoya look. Oscar De La Hoya would have been the same way if he was born in this generation. He would have been the same way. Pretty boy, looking off, you know what I mean? They like that shit. He being smart. All this nigga do is hit that double-edged bag. That bag that do that. This nigga hit that shit a gang of times and get followers. But he's smart. He's smart. This is smart. This idea is smart. But this is one demographic. I don't see like you're a coach, you're a trainer. You know, this is how you throw a jab. This is how I would block this. This is how, whatever, you know? Hey, let me take y'all on my 5 mile run. Get one of them motherfucking GoPros and strap it to you. And you know what I'm saying? That's thinking different. That's just thinking just a tad bit different. And when it's time, because I'm telling you, opportunity waits for no man. Opportunity waits for no man. What I mean by that is, you know, If you're not ready when it comes, it's gonna pass you the fuck by. Yeah. And who knows what the opportunity is. You know, when Earl Spence got the call to go spar Floyd, you think that nigga wasn't ready? You know what I'm saying? And that rumor has been keeping that nigga until he got his shot with Kilbrook. Until he got to prove it. All they heard was, hey, we heard he gave Mayweather some problems. I heard he stopped Broner. You know what I'm saying? He was ready. He was ready. Now, are y'all ready for y'all chance? When it come, because it's coming. It's coming, but are you ready for it? Me, I'm ready. When somebody say, hey, I love what you're talking about, I got $1 million for you to invest. How we doing it? I'm going to go and get my planner. I'm going to go sit with my assistant, and I'm going to say, this is what we can do. This is what we can do. I'm ready. I don't have $1 million nowhere near in sight, but I'm ready if it come. Yes, sir.
There it is. we gonna end it at that note.
Damn.
Hey, I appreciate this, man.
No, we gotta bring you back there because I feel like you got a lot more stuff to say.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah, for
Young
sure,
Black
man.
Kings getting it out here, man. I appreciate this, man. This is dope.
I feel like every time I post, hey, say so, is this cool? Like,
Nigga DM and say so to approve.
hey, yo. Say so before I post
The
it.
abs down here. Is this one cool?
Should I add more Vaseline? Should I shine a little more?
But nah, man, it's been shit. I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir, man.
I hope y'all learned a lot.
And you know, with that being said, follow your boy on the gram at DJ
Tell them where they
Say
can
So. Gotta
follow you, yes,
promote,
sir.
you know what I'm saying? Everything DJ Say So. DJ SAYSO.
In the show notes and the
Oh yeah.
what do you call it? The description.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Yes, sir.
But it's my turn, huh, Jay?
It's your turn. So say so.
Well, let's say so. Go first.
What we doing? I don't know what's going on.
The freestyle.
The freestyle. Remember,
Oh,
we
man,
mentioned to you. You know,
Damn it.
you're not.
You said
obligated
you was
to-
ready.
Oh, he
I
say
can
we-
try. I swear I do not rap. Give me a beat. Let me try. Damn it. All
Hey,
right,
nah, we don't use a beat because
Oh, you got written down bars?
because of copyright.
Oh,
Yeah, copyrighted.
Oh, you got bars already written down or what?
Come on, baby.
He do.
He got bars
He do.
already written down.
Nah, but not every guest is obligated. You know what I'm saying? We obligated. Yeah.
All right, well,
for
go
sure.
ahead. Let's kick some. Let's see what y'all
It's on
got.
me?
Let's go.
It's on me.
Get him.
This DJ right here. He go book me an event. Bring me on. I'm trying to be at the Zumba classes rapping and shit.
Get him.
It's on me.
It's on S.
Let me see what I got.
Rip that shit.
Let me hoodie up. Can I hoodie up?
Hoodie up.
Nigga,
Let me
Sue
hoodie
Surf.
Hoodie up.
Let me hoodie up.
Spit your pony.
You
Got the lighter?
Ah, nah, I ain't got the light.
Oh, y'all need a lighter? I don't have no lighter.
The Lil Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
All right, look. All right, look.
Get him.
G Money on the roof, and my brother's keeper. My brother keeper. Brown Crusher next to his Nina. The witness Nita. Trash can full of subpoenas. Got a new lawyer on retainer. Thick like she Trina. Man, these niggas trying to steal my glow. Rhymes go over their head, so I'm spitting them slow. I know niggas that think they fencing, trying to get me poked.
What
They
else?
scared to hand me themselves, so they hand me the rope. I'm like, nope. It ain't happening. My synapses be snapping it. My nigga raises kids in the same house he be trapping in. I tried to show him another way, but he just ain't grasping it. He said, bro, I got the fiends on their knees like Kaepernick, so why change? It's no point in trying to make a difference. You try and make a difference, I doubt that they'll even listen. So I should rap about bitches and how they make the stick glisten. All this money we getting, they probably say that we sinning. They sin and whisper quiet, but don't say shit. You know they always say you sold your soul when you make it. That's why they throw subs and I don't even relate it. I don't even embrace it because these niggas is jaded. They say I'm acting new. I'm supposed to stay the same. You supposed to change when your change start to change. I'm not the one to play the game obsessed with fame. Got in my bag, you got in too. I guess you the bang. Life a bitch, blah. Life a bitch, but I got her on a leash. You call me, you go eat, but if you wait, you go feast. I'm the same nigga running down 56th Street with some condoms in the dream and my phone on D&D. You asking for a handout, you kind of late. I'm 24 looking for homes. You know my money straight. You buying Dior, I'm buying Dior. Wait, you buying Dior, I'm buying some doors. We got some different cake. We dropping every Friday. Look. We dropping every Friday religiously. Tap in weekly till the judge come and sentence me. Even if they sentence me, you know you can't get rid of me. Children of the trenches, we recording in the penitentiary.
Okay.
This has been
Yes, sir.
episode 9.
Bars.
It was all right.
You weak ass rappers can never.
Don DeMarco.
Never.
Now, this
Never.
been
You
episode
mumble
9.
rappers Nah, go ahead.
Episode 9, the Children of the Trenches podcast
sir.
with DJ. I'm gonna call this DJ Sayso Part 1.
Yeah.
We definitely got to bring him back down here. And,
Yes, sir.
And have our part 2. But yeah, we out. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah.